Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to Joyful Living. Today I am bringing you a much requested video with my top 5 must-have travel essentials, and I am really glad that you're here. So why do I feel qualified to talk to you about this today? Well, in the last 18 months, I have literally traveled all over the world. I've been on multiple cruises, multiple overseas trips. I have done long haul flights, short haul flights, you name it. And I have kind of gotten myself into a groove where I know exactly what I need in order to have a successful trip. Now, these 5 things that I'm showing you, I will put all the links in the description box below, and make sure you stay all the way to the end because I do have a really fun giveaway I'm going to do with you guys. And this is my very first giveaway on this channel, so I'm pretty excited about it. I'm going to start super basic, and especially if you are going on a long haul flight, you are going to need a neck pillow. Now, I know some of you might sometimes travel in first class. I myself sometimes travel in first class, but more often than not, I am in the way back in the cheap seats, and so my neck pillow is kind of my best friend. I will tell you, through much trial and error, I have purchased the most expensive neck pillows on the market, and this is one of the cheapest neck pillows on the market. I know this retails for under $20. I will put the price right here for you guys so you can see. It's been a while since I purchased it. I actually bought it out of desperation on one of my trips where I had bought a very expensive neck pillow and it did not work for me. In fact, it ended up staying in the hotel in London because it just offended me at that point and I didn't want to have anything to do with it. So I bought this, I believe at Heathrow, but you can buy it here in the US. It is by a company called Clouds. It is basic. It is just it's got those micro beads in it, goes around your neck, and it keeps you from leaning on your neighbor or killing your neck if you fall asleep on the plane. It actually also attaches here, which I like because it gives you a little bit of support going forward. And I also love that it will attach to your bag, so you don't have to try to cram this in your carry-on bag. Do not go anywhere if it's a flight of more than a couple of hours without a really good travel pillow, and this is the one that I just love. Okay, this next item is one of those things that, especially if you are traveling to somewhere chilly, we are going into fall, you are going to want to pack a packable down jacket. This went all over Paris and London with me. This jacket, I cannot even tell you guys. When you open it up, check it out. Look at it's got a lovely hood to keep the rain out. It's actually surprisingly warm. I could not believe how warm this jacket was. And the fact that I could just throw it in my day bag and know that I had it instead of having a big bulky coat, especially because when I travel, I'm typically using public transportation quite a bit. And who wants to have a big old coat to lug around? Because as you know, when you get on the tube or you get on the metro, it is typically very warm in those spaces. So I love that when I'm done with it or it stops raining or I step inside a museum, instead of having this big bulky coat, I've just got my little thing here, and I will show you so you can see real time exactly how quickly this folds up. Now this one is by Eddie Bauer. Again, I purchased it now almost 2 years ago, so they may have an updated version. I have seen a couple of versions that don't have the hood. The hood is kind of important to me because I feel like, especially if it's raining, you really want to keep the rain off your face, and I was going to say off your hair if you're me. You don't want to ruin a really good blowout by getting rain all over your hair. So it just, look at that. It just, like a little burrito. So I am completely addicted to this jacket. It goes on every trip with me. And one thing I will say, anytime really from now until May, you want to be prepared if you need a warm jacket, and this will definitely foot the bill. Okay, this next item is a packable tote. If you are a person who likes to shop when you're on vacation, a packable tote is a must-have. It takes up very little space, and just knowing that I have it in case I decide to do some extra shopping, this is invaluable. Typically what I will do is I will pack a tote like this that's actually sturdy enough and strong enough to be a checked bag, and I will actually put my dirty laundry in this and check it. Then I will put my precious purchases in my rolling bag that I'm taking with me on the airplane. I just feel better about that. If I just bought stuff, I don't necessarily want to put it in a checked bag, but I want to show you, this one is the Happy Flight folding bag. I've had it for years, and what I love is there's a lot of packable totes that I feel like are very flimsy, so I wouldn't necessarily feel comfortable checking them. But this one, let me just get it open so you guys can see, is a very, very strong nylon. So it's definitely going to hold up if you need to check it. And I love, let me show you guys how roomy it is. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna hold it up and you're not gonna be able to hear me for a minute because check this thing out. It is absolutely massive, and it also has this lovely piece here that will go over the handle of your rolling bag. So if you're traveling alone like I am, that's always a concern because I don't have anybody to help me with my luggage, okay? So I'm gonna need to be able to handle everything on my own. This is going with me on my upcoming cruise. Again, it is folding bag, the Happy Flight travel bag. I will put the link to this below. I bought this at the Container Store years ago, but I think you can buy it on Amazon. And again, I will go ahead and fold this back up while I'm talking to you guys so you guys can see exactly how quickly you can get it folded up. Insert entertaining music here. It also has really good straps on it, so if you needed to put it over your shoulder, you could. But if you're over 45 like me, anytime that you cannot have something on your shoulder, it's better for you and your chiropractor will thank you. There you go. I didn't get it in there quite as neatly as it was, but that is how small this thing is. So this will definitely be going with me on my upcoming trips, and I definitely always have to have a packable folding tote. Okay, this next item is actually not an item at all. It is an app, and it is free. Yay for free. It is called White Noise App. I discovered this years ago. I have a fan in my bedroom at home, and typically, even if there is a fan in a hotel room, it doesn't make that floor fan noise, and I just find that white noise so important to me to get a good night's sleep. So it is literally called White Noise App, and this is the one called Floor Fan, and I'm gonna play that, see if you guys can hear it. Nothing fancy. It is literally just a floor fan. Now, I have traveled with so many friends and I have shown them this app. There's all kinds of other noises in here. There's sprinkler, why you would want to sleep to a sprinkler, Tibetan singing bowl if you're into that kind of thing. But for this girl, it is floor fan all the way. And when I put this on, I don't hear noise in the hotel. I don't hear people in elevators. I don't hear my husband snoring. All I hear is this lovely white noise, and it really helps me get a good night's sleep. And when you're traveling, I feel like a good night's sleep is invaluable. So of all of the things that I've showed you today, the free one is the one that I truly cannot live without when I travel. So White Noise App, highly recommend it. Now, this fifth item is what is going to be super fun because I'm going to show it to you and then I'm going to tell you something fun about it. This is a day bag. You need to have a good quality day bag. And especially if you're doing European cities, if you're doing a lot of museums, a bag like this that is a crossbody bag as opposed to a backpack will be much more forgiving. You'll find it a lot more comfortable. I also prefer a crossbody because it can go this way and it's very easy. I'm going to stand up and show you guys. It's very easy for me to get things out of this bag as opposed to having to take off a backpack. Again, when you're a solo traveler, you want to reduce your risk of distraction as much as possible. And if I'm kind of reaching or if I'm worried that someone is going to get into my bag and maybe, grab my wallet or my passport, that is not fun. This is actually a security bag, and it is an anti-theft bag made by a company called Travelon. And they have been making anti-theft bags for a long time. The features on this bag are almost too numerous for me to even show you, but some of my favorites are there is a locking feature right here, and it's not like a lock. It just means that in order to open it, instead of someone just being able to unzip that, they're going to have to do a two-step process in order to get it open. And I love that because it makes me feel very secure. So this pocket is where I would put things like my passport and my wallet. It is also slash proof. So if someone came up to you and thought they could just slice your bag off your shoulder and start running, that is not going to work. There's actually steel built into the fabric of this bag. You also have this pocket here, and this is the one that would actually go, when you have your bag on, it's gonna go towards your body. And I like that so much better than having things, that someone could get into if I'm, looking at something beautiful and not paying attention. So it's got this huge zipper compartment right here. I actually own this bag in black. It is well made. There are tons. Let me show you the organizational pockets inside. You've even got this here for your credit card and your ID and all of that. And it has RFID blocking technology. Now, you guys might know that that is a way they have been stealing your identity. If someone has an RFID gun, they can just scan your bag and they can get your barcode off of your driver's license and things like that. That keeps that from happening. There's another interior pocket in here. There is a key fob. There is a light that is on the zipper. So if you're in a dark place, you can kind of show that in there and be able to easily see the contents of your bag. And it's cute. I own it in black, as I said. I actually really love this color as well. And I am going to give this away to one of you. So this retails, I want to say, I don't have the price on here, but this was not an inexpensive bag. I will put the price below for what this retails for. And again, if you want to purchase one, in case you don't win it, you can look it up in my description box below. I have several friends that have this bag. I can't say enough good things about it. And it packs flat. So what I would do is just stick this inside my carry-on and pull it out when I got to my destination. So here's how you are going to be able to enter to win this bag. So the first thing you need to do is give this video a big thumbs up. I need you to subscribe to my channel, and it's super important that your subscriptions are turned to public so that I can actually see if you're subscribed. And I'd like you to comment below which of these 5 items do you feel like would be most important for you to have a great trip. Again, this is my first giveaway on the Joyful Living channel. I've done lots of them over on my main channel, which if you want to check that out, it's mainly focused on Disney. Over here, I'm talking about all the other places I travel and home organization and home decor. So I hope you like the content and that you'll stick around. It was really fun to bring these top 5 to you. There are so many other things I could have included in this video because as someone, when you start traveling as much as I do, you really do learn what you need. But you also learn what you kind of don't need that you thought you did before you started traveling. So I'm thinking of doing that for an upcoming video, and I can't wait to bring you guys all the great content I have planned. So good luck with the giveaway. Thanks for watching today. I hope whatever you're doing, you're finding joy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.